Hey guys, welcome back to day 13, I believe it is, of my mental health journey. For those not familiar with the channel, basically I just talk about the mental ups and downs that I've gone through, mainly anxiety, how it's affected my life thus far, and the things that I've been proactively doing to alleviate those symptoms, as well as just connecting with people through my experiences and giving a platform for people who I can't speak for, to share their stories and to connect with more people in the process. So with that being said, it's a beautiful day and it's been like pretty busy. So I'm going to try and do this quickly, but basically the topic of today is just going to be about the concept of reconnecting with people without skipping a beat. And this topic was inspired because I FaceTimed a very good friend of mine from my early college days. For those who don't know, I was at Syracuse for 2 years and then I transferred to the University of Vermont. So this was my friend from Syracuse. I'm not gonna like drop names or anything, but he's from California, he's from LA. And I consider him a very good friend, somebody that I always vibed with really well. And we have been in contact via like Snapchat and like, on Instagram and stuff like that, just chopping it up. But it had been years since we had actually like had like a face-to-face or like FaceTime-esque type conversation. So this was really awesome for me just to like get to talk to him and whatnot, because I mean we've grown a lot. It's been about like 5 or 6 years, I'd say. So I think a lot has happened, and we've matured and moved forward. So it was just amazing to chat with him for like an hour and a half, see everything that he's got going on, hearing about his ups and downs and how he's just kept moving forward, and me being able to talk about the same stuff on my end. I think it was very therapeutic, and just it was really dope to reconnect with him. So basically we just talked about a whole lot of real stuff, and I hopped off the call feeling absolutely wonderful. And the reason that I want to segue from this is that there's kind of a general assumption that just because somebody doesn't reach out to you or you don't talk for a long time, that they don't care. However, you don't know what they're going through. And honestly, just for me personally, I've had problems with being kind of cynical. So I've just been trying to change that thought process in my own head. Like, just because someone doesn't reach out, that doesn't mean that they don't care or whatever. It's just that a lot of stuff comes up, and sometimes you got to prioritize yourself, and it can be at the expense of speaking with other people. But then you kind of get into your rhythm, and then you realize that you haven't spoken with someone for a while, and then you reach out. And that's exactly what happened this time around. It took a little while, but we reconnected, and there was we didn't skip a beat. It was amazing, reminiscing, talking about the future, talking about the present. So I just thought that was awesome. But it left me wanting to connect with more of my friends that I haven't spoken with like that, because I just don't think that like text and Snapchat really does it justice. I don't want to say it's like superficial or artificial, but it just doesn't hit the same way that speaking to somebody does. You can only express yourself so much via text, but when you got like your facial expressions and you're speaking to somebody, it's a whole different vibe. So and also, I just wanted to say, and I'm reading this because I'm trying to do this in one take, and I know you guys don't care, so I'm just going to read it. But basically, it goes to show you that somebody thousands of miles away from you, I'm in Boston and he's in LA, could be rooting for you. So even if you feel like you don't have supporters around you in your immediate area, just never give up the fight, because you could have people across the globe that are rooting for you. I just did the interview with Ree. She's been a major supporter of my channel in its fledgling stages, and she's literally across the world in New Zealand. Johnny is across the country. Damn it, I said his name, my bad. He's across the country in LA, and they're rooting for me. And I'm blessed to have amazing people in my immediate vicinity, my family, my friends. But not everybody is as lucky in that regard. But just because you might not be doesn't mean that you should give up, because you got people that support you whether you know it or not. And sometimes all it takes is reconnecting with some people and being a little less cynical about things, the way that I used to be. And I feel like since I've changed that mind state, I've really felt a lot better about myself and about my connections with people, and it just makes me more excited about life in general. So That being said, just my final concluding thoughts are that I'm very thankful that the quarantine has allowed me to connect with old friends and just see how much they've grown and progressed. And it just keeps me motivated to do the same. And, I'm looking forward to seeing what the next 6 years hold for both of us. But I'm thinking we're going to be in more contact over these next 6 years, just because we learned from the past 6 years what we don't want to do moving forward. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to all my stuff. I want to put a link in the description of this video just for my podcast, just because I know some people prefer that form of media versus sitting down and watching a video. But I'm just going to keep moving with this channel, man, and just see how far I can take it, because I love this stuff, and I've just gotten great feedback, so it's really motivating me to take it to the next level. But anyway, love you guys. Hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day weekends. Shout out to all the veterans and the people currently serving right now who are putting themselves on the line. And just shout out to the normal people who are going through the quarantine stuff, because it's a whole different world we're living in right now, guys. So love ya. I will post this tonight. Yeah, I'll post this tonight, and then I'll have more content out for tomorrow and just every day, because this is going to be a daily thing for me. This is like my diary. So take it easy, guys, and I will see you later tonight.